business owners, entrepreneurs, CEO of companies, owners of school, founders of NGOs, or even pastors that have registered the church believe or think that the transaction with the Corporate Affairs Commission starts and ends at the point of registering that either the business or organization and the collecting of the certificates. Little wonder they discover that after a few years, somebody else is using the name of the company, somebody else is using the brand, and when they want to fight this legally, when they want to go after these people legally, they discover that they cannot even do it because their name has been struck off the register of the Corporate Affairs Commission as a result of non-compliance with the filing of annual returns. My name is Precious Tojuko. Welcome to Law Talk series. On this episode, I'm going to be talking about filing of annual returns. Registration with the Corporate Affairs Commission can be likened to when a man and woman has been married and has been issued with a marriage certificate. Now, there's certain things they need to do as husband and wife in that relationship to make it potent, to make it really marriage in law, to make it in existence, to make the marriage to be ongoing. Now, this is the same position with when you register either your business, your enterprise, your organization, your school, or your foundation with the Corporate Affairs Commission, and that is the filing of annual returns. As the name implies, annual returns is to be done yearly, and come to think of it, the money is not even voluminous. A lot of people just register their business and go about their way, especially when they've not even started business, or they've not started actualizing the ideas behind the organization that they registered. They just register it and dump the certificate somewhere and think, oh, I am registered and that does it. No, that does not do it. Rather, there are certain things you need to keep doing as a registered person or personality or entity with the Corporate Affairs Commission, and that is filing of your annual returns. And like the name said, it has to be done annually. For example, if you register your business or your organization or your company in 2019 that we are in, you're not going to file annual returns for this year. You are exempted from filing annual returns from this year, but you will start filing your annual returns from the year 2020. So the thing is, why should you file your annual returns? One of the reasons you should file annual returns is so that the Corporate Affairs Commission can know that you are still in existence. Now, this is where a lot of people mix it up. That you are not into business, that you have not started business, does not mean that you are not in existence. Now, if you've started business, you're not just going to file annual returns, you're also going to file your value-added tax. That is when you are in business and you're making profit. But it's different from filing annual returns. Whether you're in business, whether you've started business, whether you're making profits or not, you have to file your annual return so that the Corporate Affairs Commission can know that you were still a going concern, you were still interested in keeping and preserving your name in the register. This is the thing you need to do. I call it your legal love affair with the Corporate Affairs Commission. These are the things you need to do year in, year out to show that you are not just in business, you are not just a going concern, but you're still interested in the business name, you're still interested in the company name, and you want to preserve it, and you do not want somebody else to use it. You don't want any other organization to use it, because if your name, the name of your business or organization is struck off the register of the Corporate Affairs Commission, it's going to be made available to the whole world. It's going to be made available to anybody that wants to register, and it will be approved. Now, what are the consequences of not filing your annual returns? Like I said, your name, the name of your company or organization will be struck off the register of the Corporate Affairs Commission, and this simply means that anybody can use it. The second consequences of not filing your annual returns is that you will not be able to transact any business, anything with the Corporate Affairs Commission. You cannot do anything. For example, there are a lot of people that want to change their company director, they want to appoint a new director, they want to appoint a new company secretary. You cannot even do any of these things. Let's take, for example, you have changed the location of your business name. Maybe you registered in, your business was registered having the business name of somewhere, and you have relocated to another place, and you want to file notice of change of place of business. You cannot do this if you've not been filing your annual returns. The third consequence is that you cannot get governmental contract, because before government approves any contract in your favor, they will have to be sure that you haven't been cheating them and you are in existence. Please let me say at this juncture that incorporation certificate or certificate of incorporation issued by the Corporate Affairs Commission shows on the surface that you are registered with the Corporate Affairs Commission. Now, any professional, any corporate entity, any entity that wants to deal directly with your company as a corporate entity will go beyond your certificate to verify from the body that issued that certificate itself if truly you were registered. Of course, you and I know that there are a lot of fake things, there are a lot of counterfeit everywhere, so everybody wants to be sure. So you will not be able to transact any business whatsoever with the Corporate Affairs Commission until you have filed your annual returns. Now, the fourth consequence is that you will not be able to have a corporate account. For example, if you've registered your business, that's for business that is over 6 months old. You registered your business and you were not ready to start. You're not ready to start, but now you're ready to start and you need a corporate account. Of course, people cannot pay in money to your personal account when you have shown them that your business, when you have given them a corporate name. So you want to register, you want to open a corporate account. You will not be able to open a corporate account because before any financial institution, before any bank can open an account for you with them, they will have to do what is called search, due diligence with the Corporate Affairs Commission to be sure that you are registered. And the Corporate Affairs Commission will just let them know that you haven't been complying with that policy, and they cannot even register because they cannot open a corporate account for you because the Corporate Affairs Commission have to tell them yes that you are in existence with them, and the only way that you can show that you're in existence with them is the filing of your annual returns. And since you've not been filing your annual returns, they will just say you're not in existence with them. Now, the fifth consequence is that you will have to pay for all the penalties. Let's say for like 10 years, you have not filed your annual returns. For like 5 years, you've not filed your annual returns. When you are ready to file, the penalty is that you have to pay for all the years that you have not filed. And trust me, this is by that point by that time, it's going to be a whole lot of money. So do not take anything for granted. I always tell people that little business that you've registered today, you don't know where it's going to tomorrow. It's easier to comply with things accordingly than to wait for a while and to begin to comply with them. So please, if you have registered your business with the Corporate Affairs Commission, if you're about to register your business or your organization, your church, your school, whatever it is, with the Corporate Affairs Commission, you've registered, you're about to register, ensure to always file your annual returns every year, excluding the year of registration. This annual return thing cannot be overemphasized. A lot of companies have had their names struck off the Corporate Affairs Commission register. A lot of companies have experienced a lot of ill luck in their business because they were held back one way or the other because they have not filed their annual returns. Always do the right thing, and always remember that information is not just key, it is the key, and ignorance is no excuse in law. Please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Law Talk TV, and hit the notification button for updates. Thank you for having me, and see you next time. Bye-bye.
I call you baby. Some people don't know I call you baby. They say I'm crazy. No be my photo, you drive me crazy. You better see they do me. I carry on my top on my head.